Hello everyone. I was requested by Abhirami to share a few insights on positive parenting, and I'd like to share a few from my personal and professional experience. So many of you might be finding it quite a challenge to keep your little bundles of energy under control, especially in these circumstances with the um, lockdown and all. So it's quite tempting to give them this smartphone and let them watch shows and play video games so that we can do our work in peace. But as many of you will already be knowing that this can pose quite a few health hazards for your little ones. So I'd like to elaborate on a few of these issues. So one issue is its effect on the eye. So it can cause an increase in the child's eye power. The child might develop myopia or short-sightedness. The child can also develop dry eyes because when a child is staring at the screen for a long time without blinking, it can lead to a reduction in the tear film formation, which can lead to drying. Uh, the child will feel strain in his eyes, tiredness, fatigue, frequent rubbing of the eyes, redness, and headache. This brings us to the other issue, headache, which is becoming quite common in very small children. So there are many factors for headache, and increased usage of these gadgets is one of the major contributing factors. The eye strain itself can cause headache. The other one is the neck pain. The child is constantly bending to see the cell phone. This can lead to a neck strain and in turn can cause headache. The third very important issue is a reduction in the quantity and quality of sleep. Now, the blue light, which is emitted by these gadgets, has an effect on the production of melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone which controls the sleep and awake cycle or the circadian rhythm. So, when there is a reduction in this hormone, the child will find it difficult to go to sleep and stay asleep. So, when the child is watching something exciting and interesting, it is very difficult for the child to relax and drift into a slumber. So, by keeping the mind engaged, it tricks the brain into thinking that we need to keep awake. So, your child will get up in the morning complaining of headache and feeling tired and listless and lethargic. And in the long run, this can lead to lack of concentration, lack of focus and attention, and other performance related disorders. Another issue is obesity. Childhood obesity is increasing in incidence now. See, naturally, when the child is gratified by the never ending stream of entertainment which is available online, he or she does not feel the urge to go out and play. This, with other habits like irregular, unhealthy food habits, can contribute to obesity. Not only that, it will also have an effect on the socializing and communication skills of the child. It is in instances like this that I suggest some kind of a structured physical activity for the child to the parents. Put them in some kind of sports or dance or any physical activity that the child will like. Again, it's important for the child to like it, otherwise, it becomes quite an ordeal for both of you. So, try a lot of different things before understanding what the child's inclination is. So, this requires a lot of patience and perseverance, but it's very rewarding because you will see that the child's immunity will be boosted and there will be a marked improvement in the child's mental and physical development. Now, this aside, I have seen a few incidences in which parents put a lot of importance, give a lot of importance to academics, even for very small children. The child comes back from school, some food is given, and immediately the child is sent to tuition, and the child comes back, homework, dinner, and sleep. There is absolutely no playtime for the child, which is considered to be a waste of time. So, this is very, very detrimental to your child's mental and physical development. A lot of these children have stress and anxiety related disorders, and they present with complaints of headache and loss of appetite. So it's very important for parents to not ignore this. Some playtime is necessary for the child. So these are a few things which I wanted to share. And it is important for us to understand that we need not be anxious that the child will feel bored, because only when the kids feel bored they will use their imagination to create games and activities to entertain themselves. And this is very, very crucial life skill which helps in the creative development of the child. So by providing continuous entertainment, you are hindering this development. Nevertheless, you can involve the child in household activities, help around the house, which will instill some kind of responsibility in the child. And I have also seen that a lot of them like it a lot because they feel important and grown up, and so they do it with a lot of enthusiasm. And likewise, you can also involve yourself in their playtime. Like you can tell them bedtime stories or narrate some incidences from your childhood instead of giving them the gadgets before going to sleep. So this kind of bonding is very important for your emotional development of the child and helps them to be more secure and you know healthy individuals. And another important thing is don't abruptly or be very strict about weaning the gadgets. Do it in a gradual manner. Try to set a time limit. And also, you can try to explain to the child, because we might think that the child will not understand, but it's not true. Children are highly intelligent, and if you talk to them and explain patiently and in a clear and simple way, they will understand and comply, and it will be much easier for you to instill some discipline in their lives. So, happy parenting and enjoy the process, because believe me, kids grow really fast, and in no time you will be missing all those hugs and cuddles and adorable baby talks. So enjoy it while it lasts. So all the best to you all. Stay safe. Thank you, Abhirami, for giving me this opportunity to talk to the parents of Magnet Minds. Bye.